Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. A man who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. Not how long, but how well you have lived is the main thing. Luck is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Brave men rejoice in adversity, just as brave soldiers. The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. Death is the wish of some, the relief of many, and the end of all. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. Life's like a play, it's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. As is a tale, so is life, not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. There is nothing in the world so much admired as a man who knows how to bear unhappiness with courage. Our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know what harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. Expecting is the greatest impediment to living. In anticipation of tomorrow, it loses today. Everywhere is nowhere. When a person spends all his time in foreign travel, he ends by having many acquaintances, but no friends. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Life is the fire that burns and the sun that gives light. Life is the wind and the rain and the thunder in the sky. Life is matter and is earth, what is and what is not, and what beyond is in eternity. Poverty wants some, luxury many, and avarice all things. Success is not greedy, as people think, but insignificant. That is why it satisfies nobody. Be wary of the man who urges an action in which he himself incurs no risk. The mind that is anxious about the future is miserable. Health is the soul that animates all the enjoyments of life, which fade and are tasteless without it. Wisdom allows nothing to be good that will not be so forever, no man to be happy but he that needs no other happiness than what he has within himself, no man to be great or powerful that is not master of himself. The things hardest to bear are sweetest to remember. God is the universal substance in existing things. He comprises all things. He is the fountain of all being. In him exists everything that is. There is no person so severely punished, as those who subject themselves to the whip of their own remorse. You must live for another if you wish to live for yourself. The less we deserve good fortune, the more we hope for it. A happy life is one which is in accordance with its own nature. No evil propensity of the human heart is so powerful that it may not be subdued by discipline. No one can be happy who has been thrust outside the pale of truth, and there are two ways that one can be removed from this realm, by lying, or by being lied to. Nothing is so wretched or foolish as to anticipate misfortunes. What madness is it to be expecting evil before it comes? See how many are better off than you are, but consider how many are worse. He who does not prevent a crime when he can, encourages it. It is true greatness to have in one the frailty of a man and the security of a god. Everything is the product of one universal creative effort. There is nothing dead in nature. Everything is organic and living, and therefore the whole world appears to be a living organism. A man's as miserable as he thinks he is. For many men, the acquisition of wealth does not end their troubles, it only changes them. A punishment to some a gift, and to many a favor. Maybe is very well, but must is the master. It is my duty to show justice without recompense. There is a noble manner of being poor, and who does not know it will never be rich. If thou art a man, admire those who attempt great things, even though they fail. Let us train our minds to desire what the situation demands. The good things of prosperity are to be wished, but the good things that belong to adversity are to be admired. Whatever fortune has raised to a height, she has raised only to cast it down. So live with men as if God saw you, and speak to God, as if men heard you. Every man prefers belief to the exercise of judgment. We often want one thing and pray for another, not telling the truth even to the gods. We should give as we would receive, cheerfully, quickly, and without hesitation, for there is no grace in a benefit that sticks to the fingers. It is better, of course, to know useless things than to know nothing. What nature requires is obtainable, and within easy reach. It is for the superfluous we sweat. Anger is like those ruins which smash themselves on what they fall. The way is long if one follows precepts, but short if one follows patterns.
Thank you for being with us. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.